Do you ever feel that everything is your fault? Do you think that when something goes wrong, it must be because of you? Many people feel this way. They say sorry too much. They think they're the reason for every problem. But the truth is simple. Not everything is your fault. Life is bigger than one person. Many things happen because of many reasons, not only because of you. Sometimes you try your best, but things still do not go well. You study hard, but you get a low score. You work hard, but your boss is not happy. You are kind, but someone is still angry with you. In these moments, you may feel sad and think, I did something wrong. But stop for a moment and think again. Is it really all your fault? Or are there other reasons too? Life is full of many small things that we cannot control. The weather changes. People have different feelings. Situations are not always clear. Maybe your teacher was tired. Maybe your friend had a bad day. Maybe your boss had stress. These things are not about you, but they can still affect you. So when something goes wrong, it does not always mean you are the problem. Many people learn to blame themselves from a young age. When they make a small mistake, they feel very bad. When someone is not happy, they think it is because of them. Over time, this feeling becomes stronger. They start to believe that they are always the reason for problems. But this belief is not true, and it is not fair to yourself. Think about this. If a friend comes to you and says, everything is my fault, what would you say? You would not agree with them. You would say, no, it is not all your fault. Some things are just life. You would try to help them feel better. So, why do you not say the same thing to yourself? Why are you so hard on yourself? It is important to see the difference between responsibility and blame. Yes, sometimes you make mistakes. That is normal. Everyone makes mistakes. When you make a mistake, you can learn from it. You can say, I will do better next time. That is responsibility. But blame is different. Blame is when you think everything is wrong because of you, even when it is not true. Blame makes you feel small and sad. Responsibility helps you grow. Let us look at a simple example. Imagine you are late to meet a friend. You left your house on time, but there was a lot of traffic. Your friend is not happy. You may feel bad and say, I am sorry. That is okay. But if you think, I am a bad person, I always make people unhappy, that is too much. The traffic was not your fault. You did your best. So you do not need to blame yourself for everything. Another example is when someone is angry with you. Sometimes people feel angry because of their own problems. Maybe they are tired. Maybe they are worried about something. They may say something unkind to you. You may feel hurt and think, I did something wrong. But maybe you did nothing wrong. Maybe they're just having a hard day. Not everything is about you. When you start to understand this, you can feel lighter. You do not carry all the weight of the world on your shoulders. You can say, I will take care of what I can control, and I will let go of what I cannot control. This is a simple but powerful idea. It helps you feel calm and strong. It is also important to be kind to yourself. You are a human being, not a machine. You cannot be perfect all the time. You will make mistakes. You will have bad days. That is part of life. When these things happen, do not say, I am not good enough. Instead, say, it is okay. I am learning. This small change in your thinking can make a big difference in your life. Sometimes, we think that if we blame ourselves, we will become better. We think, If I am hard on myself, I will improve. But this is not true. When you are too hard on yourself, you feel tired and afraid. You do not feel strong. Real growth comes from understanding, not from blame. When you understand what happened, you can change in a healthy way. You can also ask yourself simple questions. When something goes wrong, ask, what really happened? What can I learn? And what is not in my control? These questions help you see the situation clearly. They help you stop blaming yourself for everything. Another helpful idea is to look at the big picture. One small problem does not define you. One bad day does not mean you have a bad life. Life is long, and there are many moments. Some are good, and some are not. Do not let one moment make you feel like everything is your fault. When you stop blaming yourself for everything, you can also build better relationships. You can talk to people in a calm way. You can say how you feel without fear. You can listen to others without thinking that you are always wrong. This makes your connection stronger and more honest. It is also okay to say, "This is not my fault." Many people are afraid to say this because they think it sounds selfish. But it is not selfish to see the truth. It is healthy. It is honest. You are not saying that you are perfect. You are just saying that you are not responsible for everything. Over time, this way of thinking becomes a habit. At first, it may feel strange. You may still want to blame yourself. But slowly, you will learn to stop and think. You will learn to be fair to yourself. And little by little, you will feel more peaceful. You will also have more energy. When you stop blaming yourself for everything, your mind becomes lighter. You do not feel so tired. You can use your energy to do things you love. You can enjoy your life more. Remember, you are only one person. You are part of a big world. Many things happen every day, and most of them are not about you. So, do not take everything into your heart. Do not carry what is not yours. At the same time, do not be afraid to grow. When something is your responsibility, accept it with courage. Learn from it. Improve step by step. But always be fair. Do not turn every small problem into a big blame. In the end, life is not about being perfect. It is about understanding, learning, and moving forward. When you understand that not everything is your fault, you give yourself freedom. You give yourself space to breathe, to grow, and to be happy. So the next time something goes wrong, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this really my fault? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, learn from it and move on. In both cases, be kind to yourself. Because you deserve kindness, not blame. You deserve peace, not pressure. And most of all, you deserve to know that not everything is your fault.